Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel as of right now, each and every single day. And those three things include where you guys can actually find a Madman Nazar's location, all the daily collection sets and their current cycles, and then we're also going to go over all the daily challenges so that you guys can make as much money and as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. Now, if you guys didn't know or haven't really been paying attention to what Rockstar has just released and basically is doing to, I'm going to say, loyal players, so anybody that's been playing it for probably more than 3 months, then make sure that you guys are checking out the video that I talked about a little bit about what they are doing, and I'll try to link it in the description or put a card on it right now, so you guys are going to want to go ahead and check that out really before going forward, as there is going to be some significant changes to Red Dead Online coming in just a few days. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to share these videos with everyone that you guys can and everywhere that you can. And as the channel grows, eventually I would like to be able to do some giveaways here on the channel. So if that sounds good to you guys, then make sure that you guys are doing those things. And if you guys can watch these videos in their entirety, like watch the entire playlist, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would really appreciate it. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and move on to basically the collection sets and their current cycles. So we're going to talk about everything that uses the field shovel because that's the most recent change in Red Dead Online. So just going to kind of go with that. The fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 1. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 3. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 1, the family heirlooms at cycle number 3, and then the coins at cycle number 2. Now the next 4 sets I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector in order to sell them, but you do need to be a collector in order, or you don't need to be a collector in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them to Madman Nazar. So just make sure that you guys have that collector bag, because this is going to be the best way of earning money, especially right now and going forward, even though it has been slightly nerfed back the last major update, which was back with the naturalist role. This is still one of the best ways of earning money. So we got American Wildflowers, 3 sets every single day, cycle number 3, tarot cards, cycle number 1, the antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 3, and then the bird eggs at cycle number 1. All right, let's just quickly go over the daily challenges. We're going to start with the list mode first, and we're going to break it down after that. So we got 1 alligator killed, 5 chanterelles mushrooms picked. We got 3 cooked seasoned big game, 5 fish caught with live bait, 5 fresh produce eaten, 1 place top 3 in a showdown, and then 5 red sage picked. We got bounty hunter roll, 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters, 3 bounty targets hogtie with the reinforced lasso, and then we got 3 eagle eye used to track down a bounty target. The trader roll, we have 1 Cripps' special camp stew recipe completed, 6 large animal carcasses donated to Cripps, 7 medium animal carcasses donated to Cripps. The collector roll, we got 3 coins found, 6 coins collected, and then 3 collectibles found with a shovel. 1 completed special moonshine recipe, 1 drank Own Strong moonshine, and then 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. And then the naturalist roll, we got 2 legendary animals found using pheromones, 3 mountain grassland animal samples taken, and then 2 sedated animals revived. Now, you guys, as of right now, have the opportunity of earning up to 11 gold bars every single day. That's going to be changing here very soon. We'll just have to kind of see and play it by ear with how it goes. Obviously, there is a lot of people that are very disappointed, including myself. And it's not even really about the gold itself. It's about a lot of other factors that Rockstar is deciding to change it, and the fact that they decided to let everybody know within a week before it changes. They've had months to tell us that, hey, this is going to be changing. Maybe you might boost up your gold, but that's not how Rockstar likes to communicate with everything. So it's going to be a little bit harder to earn gold doing the daily challenges, which means that we might have to look at other opportunities of earning gold here in Red Dead Online. So when I can re-put that all the information back together, that I will try to have something to you guys after the update is basically comes out, because we don't know what things are going to be in that update that will allow us to earn gold as of right now. Since we do know that it's going to be a part of the bounty hunter roll, it's the only roll that does pay out additionally in gold. We can assume that there may be some increases that way. There might be more activities that will allow us to get gold. We don't really know as of right now. But anyway, it's going to be changing. So let's go and break these down. We got 1 alligators killed. Obviously, alligators can be found in the bayou or blue water marsh area. So anywhere over here, pretty much anywhere down in this area, down by Saint Denis, and then south of Saint Denis down on these islands down here. Let's go ahead and kill 1 of those alligators, and that's all that you need to do. You don't even have to skin it, you just got to kill it. We got 5 chanterelle mushrooms picked. My go-to location is actually going to be down by the panther spawn. So let's go ahead and make our way down there. It's going to be south of Rhodes is where we're actually going to be heading. So there's the panther spawn right down here in this area. And this is by far the best area, in my opinion, for getting chanterelle mushrooms picked. So anyway, what we're going to be looking at is pretty much you can find some over in this area, but we're going to be focusing on basically right in this area specifically. So you got one right about here. You've got 1 right about there. 1 a little bit north of this cabin area where Black Bell is at. 1 a little bit closer to where the panther spawns. And then you actually have another one that's going to be off. I think it's right about here. There's another one right across the road, right about there. And then 1 a little bit further over here. And then there's a couple more that are up here if you guys want to get a little bit closer to this kind of broken down church area. I do got to be careful about how many I do mark over here just because we have to mark some of the red sage. So I'm actually going to take away a couple of these. So that should be enough to get your 5 anyway, because typically they spawn in from anywhere from 2 to 4 in each of those areas. And I might as well just stay in the map and actually go all the way out west and go ahead and show you guys right where you can find the red sage. And we're going to be spending a little bit of time down here by Armadillo. So right in this area is where you guys actually want to be able to come. And like I said, just a little bit. You can only find red sage pretty much between Armadillo and Tumbleweed anyway. But you're going to find some right about here. Right about there. And then a little bit further down, which is really close to a bootlegger mission, right in this area. There is actually a couple on this hillside right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to mark both. Oh, I was able to. Cool. So you can actually go to that location too. So each one of these spots will have 2 or 3, but not 4 at each of their locations. So red sage, and then the previous one was the chanterelle mushrooms. All right, so moving on to the next one. We've got cooked seasoned big game meat. This is kind of a 3-part. Number 1, you got to get big game meat first, and you can get this from killing the alligators and skinning them. You can also get it from like the cougars, panthers, things like that, if you would like to. And then what you need to do is either get thyme, oregano, or mint, which can be found pretty much anywhere. Mint, for the most part, is only going to be found around anywhere water-related. If you guys come to the Heartland Overflow, which is where I'm at, just outside of Emerald Station, then you guys can get a lot of mint right in this location as well. And then what you need to do after that is find a campfire. It could be your camp, it could be the wilderness camp, or it can be one of the major towns that has a campfire, or one of the random ones that are sprinkled throughout the world. And then you guys just need to cook the seasoned big game meat there. We got 5 fish caught with live bait, so you've got worms, crickets, things like that you can use. You're going to have to either purchase these if you don't have them, or if you already have them, then just go fishing anywhere. It does not matter which fish you catch, as long as you catch 5 fish. Then we got 5 fresh produce eaten. It could be like apples. It could be, well, let's just take a look. I don't know what I have currently in my inventory as of right now. So let's just take a look. Let's see. Actually, you know what? They're probably not going to be in there. We're probably just going to have to open up our satchel. There we go. All right, so let's go down here. These carrots will work, but not the wild carrots, so these will work. You can go after the pears, the apples, and that's all that I have on me. There is beets, I believe, as well, and a couple other things that you guys can get from the stables. The peach would work. So any of those things will actually work just fine to get it. I typically buy a lot of apples or a lot of pears, to be honest, and then that kind of satisfies that need. And then moving on to the next one. It was place top 3 or something like that in a showdown. Place top 3 in a showdown. So if you're not really good at that good with PvP, then this one might be one that you might want to skip. It's kind of up to you guys. Otherwise, you will have to replay this one over and over and over again just until you can get into that top 3. All right, moving on to the bounty hunter role. We got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. So you're looking at Wall Station, Strawberry, Blackwater. We got 3 bounty targets lassoed from, or reinforced, or hogged out with the reinforced lasso. If you're a bounty hunter, and I definitely recommend it, especially before the brand new update comes out, that you purchase the reinforced lasso. So make sure that you guys go ahead and do that as soon as you possibly can. It's definitely worth it. But then when you hog tie them, then that way you have that. And then we got 3 eagle eyes to track a target. What you want to do, if you get lucky enough, is get at the yellow area that you have to search for. Every time that you inspect a clue, you're going to get the opportunity to track that bounty target. That's the best way to do that. Otherwise, what you're going to have to do is let the bounties start to run away from you a little bit, and then you can track them that way. The trader role, we got 1 Crips' special camp stew recipe completed. Just go to your camp, whatever that recipe is for you guys for the day, depending on where your location is at. Just get the ingredients that are needed. Sometimes it's stuff from the catalog. Sometimes you need to go and get some herbs. Sometimes you need to grab maybe some specific type of meat. It really just depends on what it is. Just go ahead and grab it wherever you might need to get it from. And then we got 6 large animal carcasses donated to Crips, and then 7 medium animal carcasses donated to Crips. So large animal carcasses are going to be anything on the back of the horse, and then medium animal carcasses are going to be anything on the side of the horse. The collector roll, we got 3 coins found. Again, coins will be a part of cycle number 2. Then we have 6 total collectibles collected, so 3 of them will be coins. If you want to go after the entire coin set, you can. You're not probably going to get all the coins just today because it is kind of random, but at least you're going to get 6 collectibles collected. And then 3 collectibles found with a shovel. That's the best way to do that because these actually all kind of go together. So I would actually just go after the coins today. And if you go after the incomplete set of the coins, or what all 15 locations should be, then you'll get all 3 of the collector roll collected easy peasy. Now, here's Madame Nazar's location. She's going to be located at the Dakota River area, so that's going to be a really good opportunity to get thyme, oregano, and mint, just in case you guys need some. Go to her location there, and your fast travel location of choice will be in Valentine. All right, so moving on to the next one, which is going to be the Moonshiner roll. We got a completed special moonshine recipe, so you're going to look at Creek Plum, Argarita Flower, or Caribbean Rum. And then you have to drink your own strong moonshine. So if you make a strong special moonshine, then you can just drink that strong moonshine. Otherwise, if you already have a strong moonshine available at your moonshine shack, just drink that. That'll work just fine. And then you got to play with the band 2 times for 2 minutes, so a total of 4 minutes to start playing any of the instruments that you want. And then wait till it's completed. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist roll. We got 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. I would actually do the missions through Harriet, especially if you're rank 5 or higher in that role, because you get access to 3 of them. And then as soon as you get the little question mark to pop up for the legendary animal, you can actually use a pheromone to find them, and you'll actually get that award right away. Otherwise, if you happen to find a question mark just in free roam, then just throw one down. I typically skip these ones just because I feel like the pheromones are kind of pointless and worthless and very, very expensive. So 3 mountain grassland animal samples taken. Whatever's the easiest for you guys to get in that category. It can be the same animal or 3 different ones. It really doesn't matter. And then of those 3 animal samples that you do take, you just want to revive 2 of those sedated animals. These do cost $5 basically from Harriet. So make sure that you have plenty enough before going out and getting your animal samples, if that is something that you choose to do today. I think that you should, because if you're getting these samples, then you might as well revive them because you're already doing it pretty much at the exact same time. But anyway, that is everything done, gone over, and covered. We went over Madame Nazar's location. We went over all the collection sets and their current cycles, and we also went over all the daily challenges. I don't know how this is going to change once everything does change with the brand new update. We're just going to have to play it by ear and see how it goes, I guess. I did say that yesterday, if the numbers significantly drop with the view count on the daily challenges or even Madame Nazar's location, then that might be the end of the stuff. But ultimately, it really depends on you guys and the viewership. So if it's not there, then it's going to be done. If it's still being requested, then it's something that I still will do. We'll just have to see when that time comes, and that's just a few days away. But anyway, if you guys did find this video helpful or enjoyable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.